perfect and casual C-drama. Episode 1. Yun Shu is a university student with a talent for drawing. She meets Zhang Si Nian at a cafe and gets pissed off with his fussiness and unreasonable attitude. But Si Nian turns out to be her new statistics lecturer. He is a cold man with an obsession with calculations and precisions. He catches her drawing him during class and embarrasses her in front of everybody. Yun Shu's good friend is Gao Ji and Lin Nua. She borrows Ji's clothes to attend an interview and gets hired by chance. Yun Shu also buys a house with the money her parents left her and her sister after taking Si Nian's advice that it is the best investment option. Her sister is a lawyer working abroad. Yun Shu listens to her cousin and bought an apartment in a gated community. As she needs to urgently to sign the agreement, she is a minute late for her exam. Si Nian immediately fails her. With the failure, Yun Shu is unable to get her graduation certificate and loses her job. But she is happy that she now has got an apartment. However, she is shocked when Si Nian comes out of the shower while she is inspecting her new place. A week ago, Si Nian was told of a lymphoma diagnosis with the patient having only a year left to live. He and Yun Shu have met before in a darkened cinema hall. Episode 2. Si Nian tells Yun Shu that she has been tricked by her cousin. Ji and Lin Nua advise her to lodge a police report with Si Nian's help. Yun Shu then pesters Si Nian to go to the police station with her. But Si Nian needs to stop by at the hospital first to see Dr. Zhang. His grandfather, Grandpa Zhang, has only 3 months to live and a surgery may prolong his life. At the police station, Yun Shu finds out that her cousin could be jailed for 10 years for the fraud committed. She decided not to lodge a report and apologize to Si Nian for the trouble. Si Nian asks her about telling lies as he is wondering if he should lie to his grandfather about his condition. Yun Shu replies that white lies with good intentions are not wrong. Yun Shu has to move out of her dorm. Lin Nua is working at the hospital and puts her up in the workers' restroom. Ji and Lin Nua used to date but have separated for 3 years. She has a new boyfriend named Feng Qi and Lin Nua isn't happy. Yun Shu bumps into an old man at the hospital grounds. He takes a liking for her and thinks she would be a compatible partner for his grandson. Grandpa Zhang agrees to do the surgery. His wish is to see Si Nian having someone to love and be loved. Si Nian lies to him that he already has a girlfriend to encourage his will to live before the surgery. He sees Yun Shu at the hospital and asks her to be his girlfriend for a white lie. Episode 3. Yun Shu plays along and pretends to be Si Nian's girlfriend when she finds out that the old man she met earlier is his grandfather. Grandpa Zhang is happy and the surgery is successful. Si Nian takes pity on Yun Shu and feels responsible for failing her exam. He offers to let her stay in his place for a month. Yun Shu moves in but finds that Si Nian is a cleanliness freak with everything properly aligned and well organized. He divides the table and sets the timetable of when she can use the toilet and sleep in his study. He also shows her the precise time it takes to prepare a breakfast. Yun Shu still has not dared to tell her sister that she has been cheated by their cousin. Grandpa Zhang is in an unstable mood. By the time Si Nian arrives at the hospital, his grandfather has calmed down because Yun Shu is there. While Yun Shu is out of the room, Si Nian rejects his grandfather's request for him to marry her. Grandpa Zhang's blood pressure rises. Yun Shu is clueless about what he has asked when she returns. She simply agrees to fulfill his wish to calm him down. Episode 4. Yun Shu is shocked that she has blindly agreed to marry Si Nian. She tries to talk to Grandpa Zhang but gets introduced to visiting relatives as Si Nian's fiancé instead. Yun Shu's sister is also coming back home and wants to live with her. Yun Shu decides to see a lawyer whom Si Nian has recommended. But she ends up meeting another lawyer who agrees to help her to look for her cousin. Si Nian tries to convince his grandfather that Yun Shu is not a suitable marriage partner for him by using statistical and scientific data to back up his arguments. His grandfather insists that she is perfect for him because she has a lot of warmth which Si Nian lacks. Yun Shu borrows $10,000 from Ji Yi and Lin Nua to pay the lawyer. Si Nian suspects she has been scammed again and quietly gets back her money from the scammer. Yun Shu is also worried that she might be cheated again when the lawyer is uncontactable. The doctor tells Si Nian that his grandfather only has a year to live. Si Nian and Yun Shu are ordered by Grandpa Zhang to buy him some items from the supermarket. Yun Shu chooses the things based on feel, look, and smell rather spending time deciding based on science. Si Nian is impressed with the time saving. He is also proven wrong when Yun Shu lends $100 to a woman at the cashier, which is subsequently returned. Yun Shu believes there is warmth in this world. Si Nian returns her the money from the scammer. He hides the fact that she has been cheated by claiming that the lawyer is too busy to take up her case. Si Nian then suggests that they should get married. Episode 5. Si Nian puts forward a 1-year contract marriage proposal to Yun Shu with the apartment as payment at the end of the contract period. He will get to fulfill his grandfather's wish while she will get the apartment that she lost. However, Yun Shu rejects the proposal. She decides to move out. But just when she is leaving with her luggage, her sister, Yun Lan, turns up. She claims that the luggage is rubbish and pushes it to the community bin. Yun Shu is then forced to introduce Si Nian as her boyfriend. Yun Lan is suspicious, but they pass her test to convince her that they are a couple. She is also impressed with Si Nian's mathematical skills. Yun Lan stays with them for the night. Yun Shu remembers her luggage and retrieves it from the management office. But her plush toy, which was a gift from her late father, is missing. Yun Shu has to share Si Nian's room for the night. She sleeps on the floor but wakes up on the bed the next morning. Yun Lan is angry with Yun Shu for failing to graduate. Si Nian protects Yun Shu and stops her sister from scolding her. Yun Lan decides to move out but wants Yun Shu to let her know before making any major decisions. Yun Shu sees Si Nian looking through the rubbish bins to find her plush toy and is touched. They find it with a little girl and Si Nian tricks her to get it back for Yun Shu. Yun Shu feels Si Nian is kind to her and agrees to the contract marriage proposal to fulfill his grandfather's wish. Si Nian tells her that he is kind to her because she deserves it. Episode 6. Yun Shu and Si Nian sign the marriage contract. Si Nian makes it clear in the contract that there will no physical intimacy, including touching hands. Grandpa Zhang insists that there must be a wedding ceremony, although they try their best to protest. Yun Shu informs her sister that she is getting married. She is also responsible to decide on a wedding package and venue. Si Nian takes the marriage contract literally and finds himself $100 for each time he accidentally touches Yun Shu. Yun Shu asks her sister to attend the wedding rehearsal since she will be the bridesmaid. On rehearsal day, Yun Shu grabs her marriage contract instead of the wedding flow chart on her way out. Yun Lan panics when she sees that the groomsman is Lu Yu, who is Si Nian's childhood friend as well as a popular actor. Yun Lan hides in the powder room and feels embarrassed because she once had a one-night stand with Lu Yu after getting drunk. She tells Yun Shu that she needs to leave and asks for the wedding flow chart before quickly stuffing it into her bag. Yun Shu mistakenly hands her the marriage contract. Yun Shu tells Si Nian that they should not be too distant as that will give their act away. He agrees and suggests that they rehearse for the big day. They are practicing camouflaging their wedding kiss by playing with the angle when Yun Lan calls. She has read the marriage contract and wants Yun Shu to cancel the arrangement with Si Nian. Episode 7. Yun Shu is unsure about what to do. She doesn't want to hurt Si Nian's grandfather, but neither does she want to break ties with her sister. Yun Shu tries to talk to Yun Lan again, but the latter still insists that she must not marry Si Nian. Yun Lan is afraid Yun Shu would be done for if Si Nian refuses to grant her a divorce after 1 year. As the pressure piles up, Yun Shu escapes to the seaside to think things over. It is her dream wedding venue as it linked to her past conversation with her late father. Si Nian is unable to reach Yun Shu and doesn't know where she has gone to. He tells Yun Lan that Yun Shu is missing. After going through her things, they finally find her at the seaside. Si Nian offers to cancel the contract marriage if Yun Shu finds it difficult to go ahead with the wedding. He understands that it is his problem and responsibility to tell his grandfather. Yun Shu tells her sister that she wants to decide for herself for once what she wants to do and find her own path. She trusts Si Nian will fulfill his end of the bargain. Yun Shu turns up to reassure Grandpa Zhang that the wedding is on just when Si Nian is about to tell him about the cancellation. Yun Lan shows up for the wedding when she had declined to attend earlier. She warns Si Nian not to hurt her sister. Si Nian assures her that he will protect Yun Shu. During the ceremony, Yun Shu impulsively kisses Si Nian when they are supposed to put on an act. He is shocked. Ji Yi and Lin Nua are also surprised.